Hello, good evening. This is Mark Fornussen again. This is my second test video for the total solar eclipse. I'm planning to travel to Spain, to Palma de Mallorca on Wednesday, and I'm testing my equipment. It looks better now, better than the first test video. I think that was an overheating issue I had before, and I changed now the HDMI capture card for the capture device. That seems to use less power and produce less heat, and at the moment it looks stable here. So I've set now the video resolution to 1920 by 10,080 pixel and 20 fps. It seems to be okay for the cell phone here, from data amount and also from the heat production. Yeah, I have planning to use 4 different cameras. This is here the wide view, currently 55mm lens. On the eclipse day I will be using a 16mm lens on APS-C camera. And I have a tele lens that is it's a 500mm f4.5 tele lens, quite heavy. And I'm using here zoom. Also it's connected to a A7 III camera, and I can switch to the APS-C mode, and it's already times 1.5, so 500 becomes 750, and then I still can then zoom in by factor 2, so that should be then without quality loss. That is then about 1500mm, what you see now. I can here also then zoom out. It's digitally but without quality loss until zoom factor 2. I can then even go to the zoom factor 4, but there is then some quality loss. This is the maximum zoom. Yeah, I will use the 500mm for the inner corona, maybe prominences and chromosphere, and also during all the partial phase. I have a solar filter. And the 5, I think that's about a solar filter for visual observation. Yeah, that should be, if the sky is clear, I think it should work, that I can yeah, show the partial phase also, and then maybe 30 seconds before totality I'm going to remove the solar filter, and then yeah, film without any filter. A little bit risky with f4.5. Maybe in the first second I have to step down the f-stop, maybe a little bit. But let's see. It depends on the whole situation there. The sun is extremely low, 2.5 degrees, just above the mountains, the mountain range there from the airport in Palma de Mallorca. Palma itself, the city, is the total eclipse is not visible, or only the first part of the totality, because then the sun is disappearing behind the mountains. At the airport I'm quite confident that I will see the whole total phase, but immediately after totality, about a minute or 2 minutes after totality, the sun will be starting to set behind the hills or mountains in the distance. Yeah, I'm going to use 4 cameras. 2 are now connected. I will also use a fisheye 4mm lens Laowa with an APS-C camera, because the shadow effect, the moon shadow, will be very visible, or it will be has a much higher contrast compared to total solar eclipse when the sun is high in the sky. It will be an interesting effect to see the shadow coming from, if you look to the sun, it's coming from the right and going to the left. And it will go over all over the sky until the southeast. So, and the fisheye, I hope it can capture this shadow effect, the shadow cone, and also the 60mm lens, I think, will also show nicely. And then I have a 180mm lens. I will use this for the outer corona mainly, and some landscape, so that I have the mountain range also on the picture, and then the sun is setting. All 4 cameras are connected to a HDMI switch, and I can select here picture in picture also, and switch different modes. At the moment only 2 cameras are connected, but it will be 4. The fisheye view and the 180mm camera will only be, I will switch it on only about 15 minutes before totality, because he's using battery, and there is not so much interesting to see prior to 15 minutes before totality. So yeah, the quality looks now better of the live stream. It will be interesting. The weather forecast is so far good, but it's even one thunderstorm in 100-kilometer distance can ruin everything. So I need not only clear sky in Palma, but also all over the Mediterranean Sea up to the mainland of Spain, at least for high clouds. Low clouds and medium clouds are not such a big problem, but high clouds from thunderstorms are would even if in 50-kilometer distance or 100-kilometer distance are able to cover the sun during totality. So hopefully the sky will be clear, and so far it looks good. I think I will at least see something. The shadow will also be impressive, but I have good hopes that we'll be able to see also the totality. Yeah, I will travel in the morning from Germany to Palma de Mallorca, and then looking for a site where I set up my equipment. And immediately after the eclipse I take flight back to Germany. So I have to go to the check-in directly after the eclipse, after the totality. But this is one of the reasons why I want to observe at the airport. But it's okay there. I think there's maybe somewhere a view. There's a big airfield, and I hope I will find a nice spot. And I hope there is internet connection. I don't know. I don't have any Starlink to bring there. I hope there is internet fast enough. If not, then I cannot stream. But I hope that it works. At least I will try. So yeah, I will publish the streaming URL in 30 minutes. And if you are in the US or other places where the eclipse is not visible, I'm glad if you watch my live stream, or those who have cloudy sky and cannot see it. And I will do my best to bring this event in your home. Okay, this is Mark Fonosen. Then hopefully see you again on the eclipse day. I'm planning to go live at 7:30 p.m. Central European Summer Time. This is 5:30 UTC. Okay, bye.